Hey trainers, it's been a while, but we've finally got an amazing update in Celestia Ultimate, so it's time to start making some content to make your life a lot easier. I know everyone's enjoying themselves on land, trying to get themselves some eggs, but there's an update that a lot of people missed. The passive rewards are finally working, but they're kind of buggy. So with everyone exploring land now and trying to optimize their setup to be able to farm eggs effectively, I thought it was time for me to give you my top 3 passive items you need right now currently in the game. Yes! We get to play more Celestia Ultimate, land is out, we get to grind eggs, the community's finally happy again. So let's finally get into the video. But before we do, like the video if you're excited for the update in Celestia Ultimate, and comment below which monster you're grinding on land. Oh, wait there, come closer. I know you're excited that you're exploring land, finally get some eggs, but there's one thing you gotta know. Only my subscribers will be the people getting all the eggs on land. So to increase your chances, subscribe now. With all that said, let's finally get into the video. Cue the intro. Like always, when we do our top 3, we always start with an honorable mention. And the honorable mention passive reward item is going to be the strength booster. The reason I picked the strength booster as the honorable mention is it boosts your whole team's attack stat. And the thing is, one item does so much, because you want to do every bit of damage you can in a monster battler. So if an item can increase the attack stat, it's a no-brainer to get it. The best thing about it is, it's not a consumable item, it's a passive item. And if you have 5 of them, they stack up. Each strength booster gives you 5 attack stats. And if you've got 5 of them together, that's 25. Simple maths. The reason this item is so key is, when you're on land, you're paying per the hour. So you want to clear the teams and get through as many battles as you can per the hour. So you want to do as much damage as you can so you can clear the fight as quick as you can. That's the thing, the more fights you do, the more egg opportunities you get. So you want to be doing so many battles where you get the hour. That's the thing, you want to be doing so many battles per the hour. So you want to clear the team as quickly as possible. So having an item that helps with that, you need it straight away. Another thing is, it's a great useful item for when you want to grind XP, grind coins, because you want to get as many coins as you can before you go on land to, buy all the potions from the helpful person. And the thing is, in a monster battler, you want to be able to OTK teams as quickly as you can. So a strength booster is going to be a great key item for this, because doing more damage, I can't express this as much, is you want to be doing as much damage and as quickly as you can to clear the fights. So you're not wasting your time, and this item is going to help you with all of this. And the best thing about it is, it's a tier 1 item, so it's super easy and accessible to everybody. And this item is pretty straightforward, there's not much really I need to tell you about it. But now we talked about it honorable mention, let's finally get into the top 3 passive items you want to get. Now we're finally getting into the 3 passive items you really need in the game. And the thing is, these are key for certain features. And starting off with number 3, we have the Solar Stone. And the Solar Stone basically increases the hatch rate on eggs. And when you're paying to go on land, and land is the only way you're meant to be able to hatch eggs on, when you're paying to go on there, you want to be able to hatch as many eggs as possible as quickly as you can. So having an item that increases that chance is super key, especially for the people that are super focused on the play to earn aspect of the game. That's the thing with land, speed is king. You want to be clearing fights as quickly as you can, you want to be hatching eggs as quickly as you can, because you're paying per the hour. So you want to be doing as much stuff and as effectively as you can per the hour. And just like the strength boosters, you can stack this item and you can hold 5 of them to have the maximum chance of hatching eggs. And the thing is, most of these key items, they're not consumable, so once you get them, you're sorted and you're set up to go. And that's what I mean, people are trying to set up and optimize themselves as best they can for land. So you need to do the same. Make sure you get these items as soon as you can, because you don't want to be paying land rental fees and not catching any eggs, or not hatching any either. Like I said in an earlier point, if you're super focused on the play to earn aspect and trying to get as much return on investment as you can, you want to be getting some of these items as quickly as you can, because having an item that increases any rate of you earning is key. So if you need to get these right now. But unlike the strength booster, this is a tier 4 passive reward item. So it's going to be a bit expensive, but it's a super key item, and that's the reason it's so high up in the tier list. I know in your mind you think this is probably one of the most key items in the game, but we got 2 more, so let's get into the second one. With the second key item, we kind of got a little twist, as there's 2 of them, as they both serve the same purpose, and you can stack 5 of them, so you can have a total of 10 stacks, and that is the luck charms, the normal luck charm and the greater luck charm. If you're struggling to get eggs on land, the reason most likely is you ain't got enough luck charms. Even if you got 1 or 2, it might not be enough compared to the people that have 5 stacks of both. And that's the thing with land, when you're paying per the hour, you want to get an egg at least once to make it worth it. And if you don't, you're kind of screwed. The luck charm basically increases the rate you get eggs. And when you're on land, the main reason you're there is to get eggs. Maybe to hatch eggs on the side. But you need to get the eggs first. And that's the thing, you want to be getting as many eggs as you can, as quickly as you can. So you need the item to increase that chance. The difference between these items and the other ones are you got 2 of the same things. There's a few passive items that are similar to this, but these ones are super key as they basically increase the earning chance you get. Because when you get eggs, if you're not going to hatch them, you're going to put them on the market. So if you want to earn more and increase the rate you get, you need this item ASAP. That means you want a full stack of 10. You want 5 luck charms and you want 5 greater luck charms. So you have the greatest odds to get eggs on land. I felt this item needed to be the second most needed item because eggs is a big part of the game. If you need to get more monsters, you need to get some eggs and hatch them. If you want to fusion monsters, you need to get some eggs for fodder monsters, hatch them, level them up, and fuse into them. That's the thing. The eggs are a big system in the whole mechanism of the game, the economy, and everything. We're going egg crazy right now. So you need an item to increase the chance of getting them. And that's the thing. You want your egg farming experience to be as smooth as you can. But the thing is, the luck charm is a tier 4 item. And the greater luck charm is a tier 5 item. Because they're super valuable. And the game knows it. So if you want to get into them tiers of passive rewards, you're going to have to stake some a lot of champ. Even though I've talked about how important and key this item is to the game and the economy and everything else, it's not number 1, so let's finally get into it. We've talked about some amazing items that you need in the game, but now we've finally got to that point. The number 1 item you need in the game, and that is the hyper gem. And the reason why you need it so badly is, it's the only way you can actually fusion monsters from stage 2 to stage 3. So if you want to be competitive in this game, and I mean if you really want to be competitive, you're going to need these stage 3 monsters, and the only way to do that is by having this item. Yes, you competitive bangouts, there's a paywall, so prepare to be a degenerate and spend some money. That's the thing, if you want to fuse your stage 2 monster into a stage 3, this item is the only way you can do it, and the only way to get it is from the passive rewards or on the secondary market. And the thing is, once you got one of them, you're set up for life because it's not consumable. All these items here are not consumable. That's why I put them on this list. Oh, you say you put this on this list because it's not consumable, but pretty much all the items on the passive rewards are not consumable. That's the thing. Hyper gems are literally so simple to explain to you guys because if you want to evolve and fuse your monsters into a higher stage, you're gonna need this item. There's no ifs, ums, or buts about it at all. The reason I say this is because leveling up your monster doesn't necessarily increase its stats. The only way you can increase its stats is by increasing the stage it's in. I know everyone's pretty much used to having like a leveling system increases your stats, but in Celestia Ultimate, it's not the same way. You have to increase the stage your monster's in. It's a shame that there's basically a paywall to be competitive in this game because if you ain't got these stage 3 monsters, you're pretty much screwed when it comes to PvP and tournaments. I know tournaments not out yet, but when they do come out, it's going to be a problem if you don't have any stage 3s. I guess you can kind of see this reason as an easier way to swallow this pill is it's not consumable. So once you've got this item, you're pretty much set up for this game for a lifetime. But the thing is, as there's basically a paywall to be competitive in this game, I can see there's going to be 2 different formats where you have your stage 2 format and your stage 3 format. Because not everyone's going to be able to get this item as it's a limited item and the only way to get it is through passive rewards and on the market. So, and also there's not more of them coming out. So there's only a limited amount of people that can do this. In my mind, you can maybe just recycle a hyper gem. So like once you've evolved all your monsters, you can send it to a friend and then they pass it to the next person. And then you wait for the next generation to come out to recycle it all over again. That's the thing, and it's not consumable. We can kind of like do a lot of things with this hyper gem. So it's not super bad that there's a paywall in the game because there's definitely going to be ways to like work around it. But it's definitely still annoying. But that's why it's the number 1 key item you need because you won't be able to do anything in the game if you don't have a stage 3 monster. Because if they start making the monster battles harder on land, you're going to need a stronger monster. And if you only got stage 2s, they might not cut it. That's the thing with all these items that are listed today. Maybe not the strength booster, but the top 3, you're going to need all of these to be successful in the game. when it comes to farming on land, getting eggs, and also being competitive in the PvP scene. I know you guys are having so much fun in Celestia Ultimate right now, but maybe it's time to have a look at the passive reward tiers, because you can get some of these items from staking champs tokens, and it's the only way to really get them other than buying them on the secondary market. And you never know, champs token might skyrocket and you might get some items for free along the way. It seems that Celestia Ultimate is actually rolling out the updates that they've been promising us, and you know what? I'm here for it. And you know what? I know you guys are as well. I wonder what the next update is going to be. Will we have more places to explore? Will we get more quests? I don't know. But there's one thing I do know. I'm excited for all of it. But that's it from us for today. So if you haven't already, like the video if you're enjoying the update from Celestia Ultimate, and comment below which monster you're farming on land. Oh, don't forget what I said in my intro. Only my subscribers will be the people that will be getting all the eggs on land. So to increase your chances, subscribe now. And remember, be a shark in this world, not a whale. And we're going to see you guys next time.